Hey, I've seen this one. This is a classic.
Welcome back, everyone. We're afraid that we have a bit of a sad or somewhat uncertain episode or thing to talk about today. As many of you have heard, El Toro, one of the favorite rides of many people at Six Flags Great Adventure in New Jersey, had a little incident that occurred last week.
On the day of the incident, Six Flags reported witnesses hearing a loud bang and seeing jolting from the El Toro roller coaster as it was in operation. This occurred last week on Thursday, August 25th.
After the incident, according to a spokesperson of Six Flags, several guests reported back pain and 13 were treated for injuries before 5 were taken to the hospital. 2 of these people were treated for back injuries, 1 for a neck injury, and 2 of them for tongue and mouth injuries. Which just sounds horrible, I can't even imagine that. Luckily, at this point, it seems like all have been treated and released from the hospital. And real quick, before we keep moving forward, we just want to wish anyone who was injured a quick and speedy recovery.
After the incident, the ride was immediately closed for inspection. For now, the ride is closed indefinitely, and it's very likely it will be closed for the rest of the 2022 season.
As for what caused the incident, there have been no results from any official investigations, but Six Flags did release a statement regarding this ride. They said, "The ride will remain closed for inspection. Any maintenance and repairs necessary will be completed, and the ride will be re-inspected by our engineers, maintenance professionals, our third-party independent safety inspectors, and the state of New Jersey prior to reopening." So those are all the official updates we have right now. But an anonymous employee did speak to CBS2 News. And I think it's always wise to be a little bit skeptical of anonymous employees speaking out, because you never really know exactly the whole situation there, but it is worth listening to, even if you do take it with a grain of salt. But here's what the employee said. El Toro was riding very, very rough since the beginning of the day. From what I know, it was mostly a pothole towards the end of it, before the last turn. That was the main area where the injuries happened.
For those who don't know, a pothole on a roller coaster is a bit different from a pothole on a road. It describes a slight separation between the track and the wooden structure.
But it will have a similar effect where if you go over this pothole, it'll lead to a jolting effect. That is what caused a lot of the impact for the riders of that day. But the telling part of this employee's statement is what comes next. They said, "From what I know, maintenance has known about it and they have tried fixing it, but for how it is, it just keeps happening. The employees keep telling them that there is an issue with the pothole and maintenance has done nothing about it." Again, if this is true, it's very concerning to hear, especially considering the fact that something similar happened just last year. In summer of 2021, the train partially derailed when the back wheels were lifted off the track. No one was injured, but the park was still fined $5,000 for not alerting authorities immediately.
So after these 2 incidents, we're very worried about the future for Toro, obviously. I know it's not as old as like the Beast or some more historic wooden roller coasters, but it's still a very famous ride, especially in the coaster community. It's manufactured by Intamin. When it opened, El Toro had the steepest drop of any wooden roller coaster in the world at 76 degrees. It's huge for a wooden roller coaster with a height of 181 feet and has a maximum speed of 70 miles per hour.
Just to put it into a little more context, it's only a little bit slower than the Son of Beast, and we're a little hesitant to make that comparison between the two. Because we know where the Son of Beast is now.
Yeah.
And it may deserve to be there, but I won't admit anything because I do love that ride.
No, it deserves to be burned down.
No. But anyway.
It's safe to say, though, that El Toro is a fan favorite among coaster enthusiasts. For the last couple of years, it has been ranked top 3 of the annual Golden Tickets Awards, and sadly, neither of us had the opportunity to ride it yet, which...
We're a little worried right now.
It's top of my bucket list, probably.
Yeah. And again, we've seen a ton of videos of people explaining why they're worried about El Toro and that it's the end of the world and that it's all coming down. And we want to come in just to take a chill pill, everyone. Just a little bit. Take a deep breath.
Nothing has been confirmed.
Nothing has been confirmed yet. I think it's funny just how extreme roller coaster enthusiasts can be when it comes to things like this. And maybe it's because we seek the thrills of the extreme things.
I don't know.
But the second anything happens or there's any rumor, we all just jump to the craziest conclusions. I mean, it happened with Top Thrill Dragster. Was that a year ago?
Yeah, the fate of Top Thrill Dragster is still not known, but I've seen some things that the future is looking a bit brighter. They're lighting it up at night now, and there's some construction lines by the coaster.
Yeah, but looking back, the day after that incident happened where the part flew off, there were so many videos and tweets and just people going, "Oh my gosh, this is the end of Top Thrill Dragster." And we just, take all the info, one little thing at a time. And then there's the whole situation with Kumba.
Yeah.
Where
that just came out of nowhere.
No one knows how that rumor started, but someone came out saying, "Did you know Busch Gardens is getting rid of Kumba?" And then
we're just what?
And everyone's like, "Oh, they're building a giga there. Oh, they can't get rid of Kumba." What? And then Busch Gardens tweeted, "Guys, chill out. We're not doing that."
Weird.
Yeah, and then there was another time. There's that weird tweet from Busch Gardens. What did it say? Subscribe to Park Pass. Wow.
Oh.
I didn't know they knew about us. I mean, maybe they liked our ranking video that we did about them. So yeah, while we are worried, I wouldn't start freaking out just yet about El Toro. Yeah. Just take all of this info one piece at a time. We'll see what happens. There's plenty of time to freak out later. That's all we're gonna say.
Live in the present.
At least that's what we would have said until we got the news that on September 11th, the distinguished ride Mr. Freeze was gonna be closed for this season.
How could they do this?
It's a crime against roller coaster enthusiasts. Oh, what's that?
Okay,
Never mind.